enjoying life. That is, until he meets Bianca, a life-size doll that he thinks is truly alive. Ryan Gosling stars in Lars and the Real Girl and explains why he took on such an eccentric role.
Where did you meet this person?
On the internet.
Yeah, well, everybody's doing that now.
The premise of Lars and the Real Girl may seem a little odd, but don't let first appearances fool you. Ryan Gosling says the film is about a lot more than what's on the surface.
When I heard the premise of the script, I thought, oh, it's kind of a guy in a sex doll. That's a funny idea. But I didn't think it could hold up for a whole movie. And, but, you know, lo and behold, I finished the script and I'm like crying. And I was like, what the hell, how did this happen? I had no idea how that happened. You know, Bianca's a missionary.
Though Gosling does share most of his scenes with an inanimate doll, he says he was happy to take on the challenge.
I've worked with actors who've given me less. She loves kids. I really was worried about it. I'm going to have to act for two people or something. I got to play two characters. I got to develop two I didn't know what to do. And then I met her. And she came to the read-through, and it was just, I just wasn't worried anymore. She's fascinating. I couldn't stop looking at her.
How can we help?
Go along with it.
The true heart of the story is about a delusional man who tries to cope with his depression and loneliness by believing Bianca is alive. So how does Gosling cope with loneliness in real life?
I got a dog, you know, I'm George, and we've been together for 7 years now. He goes everywhere with me, so I don't get lonely. How'd you know?
How'd I know what?
That you were a man.
You grow up when you decide to do right. And not what's right for you, what's right for everybody, even when it hurts.
All right, Lars and the Real Girl is in theaters now, and to see him talk more about his doll of a co-star, go to CW11.com/morning news, and you can see more of the interview. And coming up in the next hour, a scare on the set of Dancing with the Stars. I'll tell you what happened.
I thought it was like that 80s flick Mannequin where the person comes to life at some point. Remember that? I mean, but I guess this thing just stays a doll throughout the whole movie.
See that as a double feature with Weekend at Bernie's 2. You're like,
I'll pass on that. I'll wait for the DVD rental. All right, up next on CW.